Welcome back to Living Local. There's only one Chef Stu, but with several restaurants to run, he often wishes there was two of him. Well, now there are, sort of, here. Joining us in studio today is Chef Stu and also Chef Paul. He is who Chef Stu has hired in his next chef search. You might remember we talked about that a little while back. First off, Paul, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me.
Chef Stu, as always, thank you for coming in as well. We're going to talk to Paul in just a second. Chef Stu, first off, though, why don't we start off with what made Paul stand out to you when you were looking through candidates for your next chef?
Yeah, so, you know, we have a culture at Zeke's where we're really community-based and we want to see a lot of people experience something. Paul really just stood out with his passion for what he does, his skill sets, and then his real heart for people. I mean, that just stood right out in the interviews. Real eager to train people and teach people and bring things up to speed where they need to be so the customers succeed and the employees succeed. I mean, it was just really easy to see. It was an easy pick.
All right, Paul, so you have to live up to all of this now that we've talked about you here. First off, well, tell us where you're from.
I'm actually from the Quad Cities. The last 20 years I've lived in Clinton, Iowa. So.
Awesome. Now, where'd you worked before you came on at Zeke's Island Cafe?
24 years with Frontier Hospitality Group, which is based in the Quad Cities as well.
Awesome. So he's here, he's been here, he knows what's going on here. So what is your role in Zeke's going to look like then?
With multiple restaurants, it'll be the corporate chef, mentoring, teaching the staff, growing, and helping fulfill Chef Stu's vision.
It sounds like a great time, honestly. Now, what are you most excited about taking on this?
It's something different for me. Looking forward to the challenge.
And we've got some food, as always, here today as well. So what have we brought in? We're not making food here today, but we've got some stuff to talk about and try out, right?
Sure. So we have our traditional jerk chicken that's off of our menu. It's not traditional Jamaican jerk chicken. Right. It's not like you'll see in the islands. Okay. Usually that's a whole bird and they kind of cook it down real slow and all that. What we do is we use, our chicken is marinated with a dry rub, and then we use our proprietary seasonings. And this is kind of what I wanted to show today. Yeah, so these are the things that Chef Paul is going to be learning how to make and guarding as secrets and all those kinds of fun things. But the important thing about this is when we started the business, we couldn't find commercial blend seasonings that didn't have gluten in them. So we started finding ways to make it ourselves, and it actually really improved the product overall. A lot less sodium, things like that. The other thing that you'll notice is we have a sauce here. It's a little thin here, but you look on there and it's nice and thick. Welcome to try that. That's amazing, ready to rock. We're serving that with our rice and beans. Very traditional Caribbean fare there. And basically what we've done is we've removed that massive amount of heat, because usually it's cooked with Scotch bonnet peppers and then it just builds and builds and builds. And the longer they cook it, the hotter it gets. So we try to make it more accessible. So when you walk in the door, you don't have to be afraid. You know, it's always fresh. It's never going to be too hot. But we also have our little secret seasonings that we can do. We have heats. And that's another thing it's on the menus. If you order online, you can select a heat. You start at medium, hot, super hot, and then like a ghost hot.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right.
And then we also have one that's called Burn Your Soul. I suggest you wait and work up to that one.
Whoa. All right. So then this is just like the baseline. What I got here. Yeah, no, this was not really strong at all. Hang on. I'm going to just...
There's a hint.
I don't want to take that.
We like to use the word zesty, because there's a hint of heat in there, because you can't have jerk without the heat. But it's so mellow and worked into the sauce that it's like, it's not going to hurt anybody.
No, it really is. This is not like strong at all, but it's not like there's nothing there either. There's some flavor. This is good. I like this. And then these are just regular, what kind of rice is this?
So we use a little secret to our rice. We make a yellow rice. A lot of times there's yellow or red rice that is served with island food. And we make ours yellow. It has a secret seasoning. I'm just kidding, it's turmeric. Anyways, but the black beans are cooked with our seasoning as well. Very chill, you know, everything just kind of blends together.
So get the jerk chicken, people. It's really good. Yeah, even if you don't have, you know, taste that can handle the really strong stuff. Chef Stu, Chef Paul, thank you so much for both coming in here today. Again, Zeke's Island Cafe is our segment sponsor. If you want to see more of what Chef Stu has to offer on his menu, head over to Zeke'sIslandCafe.com. We'll also have those details too posted on our website at OurQuadCities.com.